Hey there, I'm Marvin, and welcome back to our playthrough of Mass Effect Legendary Edition. In the last episode, we covered the Arrival DLC. This mission begins at the personal request of Admiral Hackett, who wants us to extract an Alliance operative, Dr. Amanda Kinson, from a Batarian prison because apparently she has evidence of an imminent Reaper invasion, which sounds pretty terrifying. Well, the story gets even more intense as we work our way to rescuing Kenson. We learn, overhearing chatter from the Batarian guards, that she apparently had plans to try to launch an asteroid and destroy the mass relay in the system. So when we do finally rescue her, we obviously confront her about this supposed plan, and it's true, actually. Kenson owns up and admits that she and her team have come across a Reaper artifact, which, based on their studies, indicate that a Reaper fleet is incoming to the system, and they suspect that they plan to use the relay in the system to be able to attack everyone else in the known galaxy. Now, destroying the Reaper, destroying the mass relay seems to make sense, but doing so will actually kill everyone in that system, quite a few people. So Shepard demands to see Kenson's evidence because the collateral damage is clearly going to be very high. Well, lo and behold, Kenson brings Shepard to a Reaper artifact, which, Shepard originally questioned Kenson on whether they had taken the proper measures to protect themselves from indoctrination, but guess what? That didn't happen. And you know what? That's just a constant theme in this trilogy. There are two things that you will always see. One, people underestimating Shepard's ability to get out of a tough situation, and two, people underestimating how easy it is to get indoctrinated by the Reapers. So yeah, Kenson and the whole facility are actually indoctrinated. They are no longer going through with the project, and that bringing Shepard to the artifact was a trap that ultimately allows the artifact to give off this pulse to knock out Shepard. And when she finally wakes up in the infirmary, there's less than 2 hours left before the Reaper fleet arrives, so we have to work pretty quickly to fight our way through the base to restart the project and get that asteroid going towards the relay. And unfortunately, in the process, we did have to take out Kenson because she was not willing to see past her delusions. And we managed to just barely escape the asteroid on the Normandy before it crashes into the relay, killing all the Batarians in the system. In the debrief with Hackett, we confirmed to him the theories that Kenson had put forward, and he believes that we made the right decision. But, this action of seemingly destroying a relay with no good reason and killing all these Batarians is pretty bad for PR, if you will, for the Alliance. So Hackett says that Shepard will kind of need to face the music back on Earth to justify her actions, and playing as the Paragon, of course, we agree to do that. And that is actually where we will find Shepard at the very beginning of Mass Effect 3 on Earth. And so this DLC kind of forms the bridge between Mass Effect 2 and number 3. So yeah, and now with that out of the way, we only have one final major piece to complete, and that is the Lair of the Shadow Broker DLC with Liara T'Soni. I've saved this for last because it is by far my favorite mission here on Mass Effect 2, with also my favorite character as well, and it really helps bring her character to life. So let's go ahead and get that started.
Shepard, it's good to see you again. So, what can I do for you?
I know you're looking for the Shadow Broker. Cerberus gave me data on where to find him. Interested?
Absolutely. I had no idea. Let me see what you've got. It looks like a leaked transmission between Shadow Broker operatives. Some hints as to the location and... It's about Feron. He's still alive.
Who's Feron?
He was a friend. He helped me recover your body from the Shadow Broker.
Why did the Shadow Broker want my corpse?
He was going to sell you to the collectors, but Feron and I stopped him. Feron sacrificed himself to save me.
So, you rescued me. Then how did I end up with Cerberus?
Well, they gave me intel to help recover you. They actually put Feron with me in the first place. After I got out, I gave you to them. They said they could bring you back.
And so actually another neat thing is that this fills in the gap between Shepard dying from the collector attack and then suddenly waking up in Miranda's facility at the start of this game. We will learn that actually Liara was responsible for recovering Shepard's corpse from, wherever it was, and getting it to Cerberus to start Project Lazarus, though clearly you'll hear from this story that the journey was not as smooth as it could be.
You kept me out of the Collector's hands. Without you, I couldn't have come back. Thank you.
You don't know what that means to me, Shepard. I didn't know who you'd be when you came back. If you'd feel. They brought you back, and now they're giving me a chance to find Feron. After 2 years, I hadn't even dreamed.
Sounds like you and Feron were close.
It's funny. He betrayed me more than once. He was double-dealing for Cerberus, for the Shadow Broker. But in the end, he sacrificed himself for me. I owe him.
Any friend of yours is a friend of mine. What's the next step?
I don't know. I need to prepare, to think. I'm going home. Use my terminal if you need any local intel.
You okay?
I've spent 2 years plotting revenge. Now I have the chance to make it a rescue.
Let me help. I'll come by your apartment.
Okay. Hopefully I'll have a plan by then. Thank you, Shepard.
Alright. I'm actually not sure what Liara's terminal is supposed to show you, but that's fine.
By the stars, your skin looks amazing. Things up, are you? Actually, I just tried Exoderm. New Exoderm moisturizing cleanser.
So actually we need to go find one of those little remote terminal things that will let us go to Liara's apartment. I know there's one at the end of this other section. I'm not sure if there's a closer one.
Bad luck on the stock market, debt piling up. Perhaps you need to explore other options.
For example, you know that new drug, the one that causes permanent neural scarring?
Okay, listen, give Thax a full...
Alright, and it doesn't really matter who you pick here, so we'll just, I don't know, I'll just grab these two.
Seal off those trace samples and get them back to the lab.
We got multiple shots fired. Yeah, techs are going over the place now.
Central, we got an open carrier on this end. Switching to a coded relay.
What's going on?
This area is sealed off. Please step back, ma'am.
Sealed off? Why?
Someone tried to kill your friend, Commander Shepard. Thank you, officer. Your people are dismissed.
You can't do that.
Already done.
That's a frustrating.
Tila Vasir, Special Tactics and Recon.
A Spectre?
I heard your status was reinstated. Good. You're one of our most famous operatives. Might even get you to sign my chest plate. So, I assume you had business with your friend this evening, Commander.
Liara was following a lead on the Shadow Broker.
The Shadow Broker. Dangerous enemy to have.
What are the facts so far?
About 25 minutes ago, someone took a shot at T'Soni. Note the bullet holes. She stuck around for almost 4 minutes before leaving the building. Whatever she was doing was important.
No, I think your immediate reaction should be cool. We're meeting another Spectre, besides Nihilus, who dies pretty early on in Mass Effect 1. But yeah, second should be like, well, what is the Spectre doing investigating Liara's attack? Seems kind of random.
Liara was expecting me. She would have left a message here. Her office wasn't safe.
I'm not surprised. Ilium is just Omega with expensive shoes. I haven't found anything useful for tracking her down yet. You knew T'Soni better than I do. Where would she have hidden her backups?
Let me take a look around.
And so, in this part of the mission, you can click on a whole bunch of different things to get Vasir's reaction. It's kind of like that part of Kasumi's mission where you had to go find DNA samples.
Wasn't standard issue. The kinetic barrier deflected the shots, but they still managed to penetrate the glass.
You can also talk to Vasir herself.
Don't worry, Commander. We'll find her.
But the main thing you want to be looking out for is this piece right here, though. Well, I think she has a picture of the Normandy up here, I'm pretty sure. There it is.
The picture changed when you touched it. It must be keyed to your ID. What does it show now?
It's a Prothean dig site. Liara did leave a message.
There are a few Prothean-looking objects around the apartment. Let's see what we can find.
Alright, so that advances the quest. There's one object up here. That is not the thing, though. There's one over there. Oh, that's the N7 armor. Actually, that should be yours. Let's take a look.
It's part of my old armor.
Looks like someone didn't like you much either.
And that should be the same armor that has a small piece missing because of Legion using it to patch his hole.
Vasir, I've got something here.
Backup disk. Let's try it on her terminal. It looks like she recorded a call.
What have you got for me, Sagat?
It was tricky, but you paid for the best. I can narrow it down to a cluster, maybe even a system.
How soon can you have it?
Shouldn't take long. Come to my office. Barrier Frontiers in the Dracon Trade Center. Gotta say though, T'Soni, you're making me a little nervous. How big is the trouble that could come out of this?
Relax, Sagat. I'll see you in a few hours.
This must be important. The Shadow Broker's people already tried to kill her once.
I know where the Dracon Trade Center is. My car's outside.
Let's go.
The Barrier Frontiers offices are located on the 3rd floor. I don't hear police chatter. We must have missed the party.
Liara's in there!
What the hell?
They just took out 3 floors to make sure she's dead. I'll grab this Sky car and seal off the building from the top.
I'll start down here and work my way up.
Just leave some for me.
Alrighty, so we gotta make our way in. You can check in on the civilians, but that doesn't really lead to anything.
Who are you? bombs, killing everyone.
Vizier, I found a military-grade explosive device. It hasn't been armed.
Sloppy work. You use that kind of hardware when you don't have time to plan.
Vizier, I'm at the Barrier Frontiers office. Liara signed in just a few minutes ago.
Understood, Commander.
Oh. Hostiles.
Vizier! I'm pinned down! Mercs! And they're well armed!
Say hello to the Shadow Broker's private army, Commander.
Shields down. Vizier, these damaged pipes are on fire. They're blocking the stairs. Got it. Should be clear now.
Good. I'm on my way down.
This should come in handy.
All right. Here we go. I think that was the cat.
Damn it. If I'd have been a few seconds faster, I could have stopped them.
Is this Sakat?
Must have been.
No sign of that data Liara talked about. Looks like a dead end.
Speaking of which, did you find your friend's body?
You mean this body?
Liara, this is Vizier. She's a Spectre.
This is the woman who tried to kill me.
You've had a rough day, so I'll let that slide. Why don't you put that gun down?
I saw you. I doubled back after I left. I watched you break into my apartment.
You didn't know where Liara went because she hid the message. You needed me to find it for you.
Thanks for the help.
Once she had my location, she signaled the Shadow Broker's forces. They bombed the building to take me out. She found Sakat, took his data, and killed him. I'm guessing she's still got the disc on her.
Good guess. Not that you'll ever see what's on it. You pure-blood bitch!
Ouch. That's just like the scene where Jack escapes. Just very ruthless. so clearly Liara's gotten a lot better with her biotics.
I'm fine, by the way. Thanks for asking.
Come on, she's getting away! There she is.
And now we get to do a high-speed chase.
Hang a right. No, wait, left.
I'm on her.
Hang a left. She's around the corner. We're not going into the construction site, are? Oh, goddess. I'm not letting her escape with that data. Go, 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 go!
I'm going!
Traffic! Oncoming traffic!
We'll be fine.
She's dropping proximity charges.
I noticed.
She's got reinforcements!
What kind of guns does this thing have?
It's a taxi. It has a fare meter.
Wonderful.
Truck!
I know.
Truck!
I know! There we go.
You're enjoying this. A head-on collision at this speed.
Yeah, I hear those can be bad for you.
Truck!
Again?
Watch out.
I've crashed on Azure. Get me some damn backup.
Watch out.
you apart.
To Vizier's car.
Alrighty, so we are now on this resort called Azure, and don't do what I did and forget that Liara is actually one of your companions now in combat. You need to get her powers set up and get it on your combat wheel. But yeah, we just stopped all those reinforcements and we had to go and chase down Vizier.
I'll do the mantras every week. I'll give to charity. I'll go back to the Citadel and get a good job, I swear.
What kind of hotel is this?
Azure. It's a luxury resort with an exotic edge. Azure is slang for a part of the Asari body in some areas of Ilium.
Where?
Mainly the lower reaches, near the bottom.
I meant, where on the Asari body?
So did I.
I'll take it.
You can see that's Vizier's blood right there.
She's tough, I'll give her that much.
Okay, you can change your loadout right here before you head in. But we should be fine.
Vizier, it's over.
Hey! Hey, you! Come here. What's your name?
Mariana.
Mariana. You want to live, don't you? Tell those people that you want to live.
Please.
We'll get you out of here safely, Mariana.
Well, that's good to hear. All you had to do was walk away. Now it gets ugly.
Please, I have a son.
A son? I hope he gets to see you again. I've heard losing a parent is just horrific for children. Scars them for life.
I'm going to end you, Vizier.
It's okay, Liara. We'll handle it. The usual way.
You want Mariana's little boy to grow up without a mommy, Shepard? Thermoclips on the ground now. Power cells too.
Is that it?
What?
Vizier, I sacrificed hundreds of human lives to save the Destiny Ascension. I unleashed the Rachni on the galaxy. So for your sake, I hope your escape plan doesn't hinge on me hesitating to shoot a damn hostage.
You're bluffing.
Now, Liara.
Nicely done.
Charging my onyx.
miss me? Nobody left but us.
Antibiotics.
Shepard, damn it.
Heavy weapons, look out.
I'll finish you myself.
Watch out, shockwave.
Stop it! Ugh! Damn it! Damn it!
Sakat's personal data pad. This has what we need to find the Shadow Broker.
You're dead. The Shadow Broker has been in power for decades. He's stronger than anything you've ever faced.
Is that why you sold out the Council to work for him?
You think I betrayed the Council? Like Saren? Go to hell. The Broker's given me damn good intel over the years. Intel that saved lives and kept the Citadel safe. So if the Broker needs a few people to disappear, I'll pay that price without hesitation.
Spectres don't blow up buildings filled with innocent people.
Sure we do. We get our hands dirty so the Council doesn't have to.
The counselors might complain about our methods to soothe their consciences, but they never look too closely. Besides, you're with Cerberus. You have any idea what your terrorist friends have done?
I know who they are and what they've done. It doesn't matter.
I think it does. You want to judge me? Look in the mirror. Kidnapping kids for biotic death camps? Killing Alliance admirals who ask questions. And you're with them. Don't you dare judge me. Oh, don't you?
Interesting perspective. Also, one heck of a boss fight. She has all sorts of biotic abilities you have to deal with. Charge.
Eliminate T'Soni and retrieve the data. Civilian casualties not a concern.
Vizier's dead.
I'm putting the data through to the Normandy's computers. We can be at the Shadow Broker's base in a few hours. He'll know about Vizier before long. If he decides to kill
We'll get Feron out of there alive, Liara. I promise.
I know. You're here to help. Just like always.
That's not a good thing?
When we first met on Therum, you saved me from the Geth. You fought a Krogan battlemaster while I cowered. Now you're doing it again. And I'm still leaning on you for help.
That's what friends do, Liara.
I can get us there based on Sakat's data. The Normandy's stealth drive will keep them from detecting us. The Shadow Broker's agents are still shooting their way through Ilium. With luck, they won't notice we've left until it's too late.
That's a little cold. They killed innocent people.
You know what I mean.
Do I? When I hit the ground back at the trade center, you went after Vizier without a backward look.
A little fall wasn't going to kill you. I had to stay on Vizier. I had to stay rational, make the call, like I did with Sakat.
That's Vizier's fault, not yours.
Sakat had no idea what the stakes were. I put him in harm's way to get the data I needed. I got him killed. And I'd do it again. But from here on out, things will be simple. Get in, get Feron, get out. And kill anyone who tries to stop us.
That's it?
That's it.
We just stop for a second? We'll be jumping several light years. There's time to talk.
About what?
So this is where you can rekindle your relationship with Liara. Anyway, sorry, I was mentioning the boss fight with Vizier was an intense one because she comes with a lot of different biotic abilities, including charge, warp, and shockwave there at the very, very end. And she's very tanky. A lot of shots to get her down. And those wave of reinforcements are kind of annoying too. So I guess it does matter which companion you pick for this fight, but in general, if you're playing this towards the end, you'll be very well equipped to handle Vizier.
About us.
Shepard, listen, I'm glad you're here.
You worried there might be terminals you need me to
Nice.
hack?
That's not fair. You were dead.
I came back.
It's not that easy. You can't just come back and have 2 years of mourning suddenly vanish. I'm sorry, Shepard. I can't get into this. For now, let's just focus on getting Feron back.
Fine.
The oceans boil during the day, then snap freeze 10 minutes after sundown.
The Shadow Broker lives in this?
His ship follows the sunset, completely undetectable in the storm, unless you know where to look.
How do we get inside?
The shuttle bay is locked down. We'll need to land on the ship and hunt for a hatch. But we can't stay outside for long. There's a constant lightning storm where the hot and cold air collide.
Why are they attacking? Thanks for the tip.
That's a neat little trick you can use during this section of the fight, but you need to be careful because that lightning can also damage you.
There they are.
Incredible. It must have taken decades to build in secret.
I wonder what happened to the contractors.
I think we can guess. Motion dampeners. I bet you can't even hear the storm.
Trouble ahead. Even a guardrail. I bet the broker's agents love patrolling the hull.
I don't know. Is the view nice? Oh, all right.
It's locked. Hang on, I've got a bypass shunt program that can crack it.
How long will it take?
I don't know, Shepard. I've never broken into the Shadow Broker's base before. Well, not this one anyway.
Now we gotta defend ourselves.
You sure that shunt is working?
Even on Ilium, it didn't come with a warranty.
But you tested it, right? Tell me you tested it.
No time to talk. They're under control.
Liara!
I'm sure.
Remember the old days when you could just slap Omnigel on everything?
Charging biotics.
There we go!
There we go!
Got them. Next.
Please don't give the mercs ideas.
They're under control. The next wave looks like a big one.
You just had to give them tactical advice. Yeah, keep dreaming, T'Soni.
There they are.
Melt that one!
Enjoy the ride. She's open.
Oh, goodness. Alright, so if you just make smart use of those electrical shocks, then the defensive part isn't too bad. Alrighty, home stretch.
Told you.
Hold your positions no matter the cost.
We're headed toward the prison block. And Feron.
Marks in the interior.
Feron,
Liara?
hold on. We're getting you out of here.
No.
Feron.
What the hell is the broker trying to do to you?
The equipment is sensitive to tampering. This chair plugs into the broker's info network. You have to shut off the power. Pull me out now, and my brain cooks.
Do you know where we can cut the power?
It won't be easy. You'll have to go to Central Operations.
What do you know about the broker?
He did this to me.
I was hoping you'd know what he is.
I never got a good look, but he's big. The guards are terrified of him.
A Krogan?
I don't know, but not everyone who visits his office comes back out.
What's the point of this cage?
I don't...
It's a neural grounding rod. The medical equipment is to make sure he doesn't expire. We have to shut this place down.
Oh, brutal.
Easy or not, we're all getting out of here.
Good. Central Operations is down the hall. You know the Shadow Broker's waiting for you, right?
I'm counting on it.
We'll be back for you, Feron.
I'll try not to go anywhere.
I want all teams to Outpost C.
Get an LOS.
Shield your eyes.
Here for the drill. Reckless, even for you, Commander.
That bombing on Ilium wasn't exactly subtle.
Extreme, but necessary.
No, it wasn't. Neither was caging Feron for 2 years.
Dr. T'Soni, your interference caused all this. Feron betrayed me when he handed you Shepard's body. The drill is simply paying the price.
Someone was bound to come after you for working with the Collectors.
It was a mutually beneficial partnership. Fortunately, the Normandy's IFF will let me salvage the remains of the Collector's base.
And so some of the dialogue here changes depending on what missions you've completed, including the final questline.
It'll be pretty hard to run a base this size with no crew.
They're replaceable. Your arrival is barely an interruption. Enough talk. My operations are too crucial to be compromised by a traitor.
You're quite confident for someone with nowhere left to hide.
You travel with fascinating companions, Doctor. At least you brought me both Shepard and Ms. T'Soni. Their deaths will cripple Cerberus.
You're not putting a hand on anyone.
It's pointless to challenge me, Asari. I know your every secret, while you fumble in the dark.
Is that right? You're a Yogg, a pre-spaceflight species quarantined to their homeworld from massacring the Council's first contact teams. This base is older than your planet's discovery, which probably means you killed the original Shadow Broker 60 years ago, then took over. I'm guessing you were taken from your world by a trophy hunter who wanted a slave. Or a pet. How am I doing?
Nice. Oh, but he's a big fella.
The shield's kinetically sensitive. Energy and projectiles are bouncing off.
Then we do this the hard way.
Enemies incoming. If you can get him to bring up that shield again, I've got an idea.
Here we go.
Liara, now!
Shadow Broker, this is Operative Murat. We've had a momentary connection failure. Can you confirm status?
Operative Shora requesting update. Are we still online?
Shadow Broker, I've lost our feed. We're online and awaiting instructions.
This is the Shadow Broker. The situation is under control. We experienced a power fluctuation while upgrading hardware. It disrupted communications momentarily.
However, we are now back online. Resume standard procedures.
I want a status report on all operations within the next solar day.
Shadow Broker, out.
Goddess of Oceans. It's you. You... How?
Well, everyone who's ever seen him in person is dead, so...
You're the new Shadow Broker.
Is taking over as the Shadow Broker really a good idea?
It was either that or lose everything. His contacts, his trading sources, those will really help us. With the Shadow Broker's information network, I can give you...
I'll check the power systems.
It's over. It's finally. For 2 years.
It's all right.
It's been 2 years. I don't... We're different people. You have your mission and... Okay.
Okay.
But we should focus. Let's see what our options are. No safeguards or user restrictions. It's like he never anticipated anyone but himself being here. And it's all ours.
What kind of information are we talking about?
I'm not sure. I'll need to go through his files. Come back later and I'll try to have something useful for you. All I wanted was to rescue Feron, but is it wrong that part of me wants this? With the Shadow Broker's network, I can help you. Maybe I can turn this operation into something better.
Don't be a stranger this time.
Small chance of that. Come back soon.
Oh, alrighty. And that is the conclusion of this DLC. One of my favorite cutscenes there at the end, seeing Liara come into her own as the new Shadow Broker, and of course having the opportunity to rekindle our romance. But the fun doesn't stop there, actually. If we go... Oh. I don't want to return there.
Shepard, it's so good to see you. I've set up a few terminals with information I think you'll find interesting. Take a look.
Welcome back, Shadow Broker.
What's this?
That's the old broker's VI assistant. It's actually been helpful with rebuilding the network.
Please let me know if I can organize anything else for you, Shadow Broker.
It also thinks anyone in the room is the broker. I'll play around with the settings later.
My manual is ready whenever you have a moment.
So in your own playthrough, you should really take the time to explore this area after completing the main mission. There is a lot of really just fun and juicy information that brings out the story for the trilogy. First, so I'll give you a quick tour though. Here on the left, you can get some funny information on every one of your companions. Like, for example, did you know that Jack is a poet? Here we go. Here's the submission that she made. Very cool. You get to see Miranda's attempts at doing virtual dating. They don't go well. But the really interesting one, I think, actually, is right here at the end on the Shadow Broker. And this is how you learn about how the adversary we just faced became the Shadow Broker. And it's a really interesting backstory here. So as you go through this, you'll find out that he takes over the operative that was sent to his home planet and becomes Operative Ketchlu, I guess. And quickly he demonstrates a ability to operate well above the average operative for the Shadow Broker. And before he could take him out, Ketchlu gets in and takes over. Pretty cool. Just like what we did. So. This is just like the tech lab. We can do some advanced training to change your abilities. Over here, you can spend just a bit of money to get locations that are rich with the 4 different kinds of resources. So I haven't really shown off mining in our playthrough of Mass Effect 2, but if you decide to play this DLC earlier on in your playthrough, this can be helpful in getting the resources you need, or finding locations to get the resources you need to get your upgrades. Further back, can check in with Feron over here.
Shepard, glad you stopped by. We don't get many visitors.
Take it easy. You've been through a lot.
You're probably right. I never did say thanks for the rescue.
Liara never gave up on you, Feron. I just helped.
I'm still amazed Liara came for me. I'll never forget what either of you did.
I can log that in the archives for you, sir.
I see you met the Secretary.
And so you can actually learn a bit about how he met Liara and their work together to recover Shepard.
How do you think Liara's doing as the new Shadow Broker?
Operations are almost fully recovered after a slight dip in efficiency.
Ever since we repaired the network, Liara's been glued to the archives. I caught her sleeping at her desk more than once. She's busy, but I think she likes it that way.
For 2 years, Liara didn't stop looking for you. You two must have been close.
She's a good friend. Better than I deserve.
Take it easy, Feron.
Thanks.
And then finally in this corner, there are just some random video clips that give a little bit, some comedic relief for various things.
What does this console do?
This is the video surveillance access point. I've queued up the archive footage you requested on your last visit, Shadow Broker. Liara T'Soni, Omega.
So, for example, alright, that's probably following the betrayal when we did the Archangel recruitment mission. Remember how all the mercs were trying to gang up on Arya? But the main one to look for, that is
Emily
really
Wong,
interesting.
Citadel. Fred Mazai, Citadel. Donnell Udina, Citadel. Armando Bailey, Citadel. David Anderson, Citadel. Praetor Gavorn, Omega. Khalisa bint Sinan al-Jilani, Citadel. Keeper 20, Citadel. Matriarch Atheta, Ilium.
So we'll learn more about this in Mass Effect 3, but this is the matriarch in the Eternity bar on Ilium, looking at a picture of Liara. So, a bit of a spoiler there in terms of what that relationship might look like.
Erdnot Torsk, Tuchanka. Elias Kellum, Omega. Jacob Taylor, Normandy SR2.
So they also have, the Shadow Broker also has a camera in the Normandy. You can watch Jacob doing sit-ups.
Subject 0, Purgatory. Ship now Liara T'Soni, Omega.
So, pretty cool. But here, let's close things out by checking in with Liara.
How are you doing, Liara?
I'm a bit overwhelmed, to be honest. The Shadow Broker had more resources than you can imagine. Here, come on over. He had top-level access to the Turian and Asari governments. And more than one Solarian Dalatross traded intel. At least I get to share it with you.
You're not gonna turn into a recluse with creepy information on everyone in the galaxy, are you?
I can understand the temptation. I've got all the secrets of the galaxy at my fingertips. Give me 10 minutes and I could start a war. But I've got a purpose, helping you stop the Reapers. That will keep me honest. You know, relatively speaking.
If you're in over your head, we could just crash this thing and walk away.
That's just it. In a way, I feel like I belong here. Working on my own, I was always hunting for leads. With the Shadow Broker's resources, it's about organizing, cataloging. I've got everything, Shepard. This is a dream job. Although, the location could be better.
Have you found anything useful yet?
The Shadow Broker knew about the Reapers. Perhaps that's why he offered to help prove Saren's guilt to the Council.
He didn't want Saren to succeed.
He also knew that the Collectors were Protheans, repurposed to be Harbinger's puppets. There's even some data on the Protheans. I think he knew what was coming and was looking for a way to survive.
How'd you know what the Shadowbroker was?
I didn't. I had no idea what to expect when we finally found him. But I researched pre-spaceflight cultures during some of my Prothean studies. I know a bit about the Yogg. There's more on the terminals if you want to look. They're a fascinating culture, and a terrifying one.
You know, I didn't come down here just to talk about data.
Look, about the kiss. We just finished the fight. I miss you, but it's been 2 years. I don't want to put pressure on you.
And so actually you can choose to stick with a different romance partner in Mass Effect 2, if that's what you decide to do.
I've got fond memories of the last time you put pressure on me.
So do I.
Why don't you come to the Normandy for drinks?
I'd like that.
Good. Get your things and come on up.
Okay, thanks. I'll be right there. Just give me a minute.
Did you enjoy the tour?
Yes, it's a beautiful ship. And I ran into Joker. He seemed happy to see me. Although he did ask if you and I would be acting out scenes from some vid called Vanya.
Of course he did.
I also spoke with Dr. Chakwas. I'm glad she's doing well. I brought you something. It took some digging, but I recovered your tags.
I thought I'd never see these again.
You can't get back everything you lose, but sometimes you get lucky.
Yeah, that was the plan.
How are you actually doing, Shepard? I mean, really. Not what you tell your squad to keep morale up.
Between you and me, I have no idea how we're gonna do this. I'm doing everything I can, but...
You've done more than most. You and your team destroyed the Collectors and walked out alive.
Of course, and that answer changes depending on when you complete this DLC relative to the main story arc.
We fought them in their own base and we won. They can't call us young or primitive anymore.
Young? You know, I'm 108. 109 in a couple of months.
Oh, I should get you something nice.
You're alive again. I've got everything I want. So tell me what you want. If this all ends tomorrow, what happens to us?
I don't know. Marriage, old age, and a lot of little blue children.
You just say these things. Goddess, you were dead.
I got better.
This time, but you're going to leave again. When the Reapers finally arrive, you'll dive into the fray. I spent 2 years mourning you. So if we're going to try this, I need to know you're always coming back.
I don't know. That's a pretty big promise to make.
Oh, is it?
I'd have to have something special to come back to.
I'm open to suggestions.
How about this?
Thank you, Shepard, for the drinks and everything.
back soon, Liara.
Alrighty, and there we go. That concludes our playthrough of Lair of the Shadow Broker. Easily my favorite DLC here in Mass Effect 2, and one that really, I think, does good justice to Liara, given that she is not a main companion of the game. It also wraps up our playthrough of Mass Effect 2. We've completed the main story arc and all the major DLCs that really add to it, the story, and I would say BioWare did a really fantastic job of just beefing up the storyline, the combat, and everything in this sequel. Taking down the Collectors maybe doesn't seem quite as grandiose as stopping the Reapers from invading the galaxy, but I think, you know, the strength in Mass Effect 2 are the little stories that you come across, especially as you get through a lot of your companions' loyalty missions and learn about either their backstory or even, in fact, like in Tally's case, a lot of the politics and cultural aspects behind, say, what the Quarians are facing in their current predicament. So more than anything, this game, the sequel, is super rich in terms of storyline. And it's a good thing too, because we are going to just take that to a whole new degree as we enter the final game of the trilogy. Mass Effect 3 absolutely, I think, closes this trilogy out with a banger. It is incredibly intense and heartfelt game, and I definitely really look forward to showcasing that to you, starting with the opener in the next episode. So my name is Marvin. Thanks so much for staying with me here through our complete playthrough of Mass Effect 2. In the next episode, we'll be continuing with Mass Effect 3. So, you know, if you like this video, if you enjoyed this video, please leave a like and subscribe to Buddy Up Gaming for our final set of episodes here for Mass Effect Legendary Edition, and of course, other family-friendly gaming content. Hope you're doing well out there, and take care.